Imagine your son stops answering your calls, not because he's busy, but because every talk turns into a fight. You think you're helping. He hears control. He thinks he's becoming his own man. You hear disrespect. This is the ego anchor. Today I'm giving you the exact manual to cut the rope and repair the relationship. This framework diagnoses why father-son bonds break and shows the 8-step fix. If advice feels like criticism or independence feels like rejection, stay with me. The first step could change your next conversation. The real problem is a silent war for validation. Father clings to authority, seeing independence as disrespect. Son demands recognition, seeing concern as condescension. Result: being right becomes more important than being close. Son leaves the family business for art. Father hears rejection of his wisdom. Father asks about retirement savings. Son hears, "I don't trust you." Advice feels like an attack on adulthood. Independence feels like an attack on legacy. In the vulnerability standoff, no one wants to go first. Father: "I can't apologize. Real men don't dwell on the past." Son: "If I tell him he hurt me, I'm letting him off the hook." Both wait for the other to blink. They keep scorecards of grievances instead of feeling the sadness. Missed dinners. Old promises broken. Every new mistake becomes ammunition. Ego distorts everything. Help is heard as failure. Suggestions are heard as control. They vent to family instead of talking to each other, making the gap wider. Here's the hard truth. You cannot have full vindication and full connection. You must choose one. Most men choose being right, and slowly lose their son. Maturity chooses connection. Someone has to risk going first. Father's letter example: "I've been thinking about when you were going through your divorce. I was harsh when you needed support. I was scared and didn't know how to help, so I criticized instead. I'm sorry." "No, but you..." Statements. Pure ownership. Son's call example: "Dad, when I snapped at you about my parenting, that was unfair. I've been so defensive that I can't hear your concern as anything but criticism. That's my issue to work on." Whoever goes first changes everything. Understand the why. Son realizes, Dad isn't controlling, he's copying the only fatherhood model he ever knew. Father realizes, son's pushback isn't rejection, it's how he builds his own identity. Then make clear contracts. New rule 1. Dad, I want your advice, but please ask, would you like my thoughts first? New rule 2. Son, I need to feel included. Can we commit to a call every 2 weeks? Agreements that honor needs and disarm ego triggers. Train yourself to override the ego's negative bias. Trigger: father sends a short text. Old thought: he's angry at me again. New thought: he's probably just busy or bad at texting. Trigger: son rejects advice. Old thought: he doesn't value my wisdom. New thought: he's weighing his options. Generous interpretation prevents fights before they start. Stop the interrogation style talks. Do activities side by side instead. Fishing, building a project, attending a game, low pressure, shared experience. It creates space for real connection without the heavy eye contact. Closure script you can actually use: I don't need to detail all the hurt. I just need you to know there was pain, and I'm working to let it go. Realistic expectations: success might not be best friends. It can be respectful, present for milestones, civil. The relationship doesn't have to be perfect to be valuable. Inner work: fathers, find your worth internally, not through your son's validation. Sons, grieve the perfect father you didn't get, so you can appreciate the one you have. Warning: progress is not linear. Old patterns will trigger, relapses will happen. That doesn't mean it's failing, it means you're human. Keep going, the curve still bends upward. Maturity doesn't ask, who's right? It asks, what matters? Ego insists on vindication. Maturity chooses connection. Make the move. Write the letter. Make the call. Risk going first. If this video hit you in the chest, comment the word anchor right now. Tell me, are you the father or the son who needs to go first? I read every single comment. Like if you're committing to fix this. Share it with that one guy who needs it most.